Now, I wanted to talk a little bit about the upcoming draft. We have just a couple of days, and I didn't really have any video ideas, so I was literally going to not make a video for a few days just up until the draft and then finally talk about it once we got there. But I figured let's do a little bit of a shorter video here. Let's just talk about the upcoming draft and my current thoughts based on what's occurred over the last few weeks since I last addressed the draft, because I did talk about the draft, and that was before we went out and we got a wide receiver, we got a linebacker. So that kind of shifts the needs, Linebacker and wide receiver were two of the biggest needs on the entire team. And now those have basically been nullified, in my opinion, as, they might still be needs, but they're not the biggest needs anymore at this point, or at least it dramatically shifted the how dramatic of a need that is. Obviously, we got Devontae Parker at wide receiver, basically instantly becomes our number one wide receiver, which is a huge, huge upgrade and a huge game changer at the wide receiver position and moving towards the draft. I think we still could draft a wide receiver in the first round, but this obviously changes the chance of that, if that makes sense. Now, linebacker was another huge move, and we got Mac Wilson. It was already a huge need, and then we got Mac Wilson, who basically has been a decent linebacker his entire career. He is younger, and overall that does affect the need because he is more of that interior linebacker, and that was more of what we needed anyway. So that might actually impact what they do to address the linebacker position. Now, out of our other two bigger needs, or three better yet, we have offensive linemen where there is a very large need at the right guard position, basically, where there is an empty spot on the offensive line. That's basically what it looks like. It's like we have four offensive linemen and then a void, practically. Now, that one has not changed, so keep that in mind. Now, at the cornerback position, we did get Malcolm Butler. I don't know how big of an impact that is going to make at this point. Only time will be able to tell. But cornerback is also still a very huge need that has not really been changed. Then finally, another need that we had addressed overall in our first video that we made about the draft was the safety position. That's kind of a smaller need, but it was a need. And we went ahead and picked up Jabril Peppers. And I think that dramatically decreased the need at that position. And actually, it kind of bumped that up into one of our stronger positions as far as depth and talent and youth on the entire team. So I think that dramatically moved that position actually out of contention for being a big need position. So I want to know, from you guys, before I really break down what my thoughts are, what is your opinion on this? What do you think is the biggest need? What needs addressed the most? Let me know in the comments. I would be curious to hear from you guys. For me, it's going to be something along the lines of cornerback and offensive linemen need to be addressed. And then I still think, okay, let's take the first four picks in the draft. Let's go over it. I think with the first two, you need to address cornerback and probably offensive linemen. And we also need a wide receiver and a linebacker still. I would say one linebacker, one offensive lineman, one cornerback, and one wide receiver in the first four picks. That would be most ideal in my opinion, or would address the most in my opinion. But let me know what you guys think. Like I said, leave a like if you did enjoy this video. Be sure to subscribe for the best Patriots content on YouTube, and we will be discussing the draft a lot coming up soon because the draft actually starts this upcoming Thursday. So we're going to be really addressing it and breaking it down. So be sure to subscribe so you get the latest videos. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.